Hi my beauties, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well and I really hope you enjoyed watching the part 1 of this video, which is the Nykaa Hot Pink Sale product recommendations on skincare, hair care and body care. If you missed that video, I'm going to link it right here for you. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my product recommendations on makeup category, and I do have a ton of makeup products in front of me, and most of these are new recommendations because I have been trying out many new different makeup products. Of course, this video is not sponsored by Nykaa. I'm solely doing it because you guys love product recommendations videos, and all of the links to all of the products you will find in the description. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. First, let's talk about some base makeup. I'm going to be sharing with you some new foundations and BB creams that I've been totally loving. The first one is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour matte cover. I'm in the shade Light Linen. This is a full coverage foundation and it sits really well on the skin. It's long lasting too. Then a foundation which makes your skin look like skin, but definitely buildable, as well as the Clinique Even Better makeup. You have SPF 15 here. This is what I'm wearing. I love this. I'm in the shade WN46. It's a perfect match for me. For a change, I found one foundation which is a perfect match for me. Then I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I'm in the shade Medium Beige. I love this foundation, full coverage foundation. The only thing I feel is the very weird fragrance that you have here, but overall this foundation sits really well on this skin. I'm going to be talking about two BB creams before that. Another daily wear cream to compact powder foundation that I'm really enjoying is the MAC Studio Fix. I love this, is very travel friendly, also comes with a sponge. You get the foundation like this. It of course has the mattifying compact powder as well. If you like something that's not very heavy, something you can use on the go, but this does give you a very good coverage. I'm in the shade NC25, which I feel is a tad bit light for me. I like a little bit warm foundation on myself. Then I have two BB cream recommendations. The first one is from Swiss Beauty and the second one from Pond's. Both of these give you fairly good coverage, but they just look very natural on the skin. If you like BB creams, you can pick out from either of these. Then I have a compact powder and a loose powder, both from Maybelline. Love both of these. I'm in the shade 15 here and warm nude here. You also get an SPF of 28 here. Moving on to some lipsticks, and I have a plethora of lipsticks in front of me. You guys know it's a guilty pleasure for me. I love lipsticks. First, let's talk about the one that I'm wearing. This is a new launch from Maybelline. This is their bullet lipstick. It's called the Maybelline Ultimate Lipstick. Now, these lipsticks are so creamy. They are super matte and they sit so well on the lips. They don't feel drying at all. I love this shade in particular. The shade is more ruby and this is 199. This reminds me so much of Ruby Woo, slightly on the brighter side, I would say. The only thing is these are not transfer resistant, but you can see how beautiful it looks on the lips. Totally matte though. Then I have lipsticks from Faces Canada, and this is their Comfy Matte Pro. I love the formula on this. They are non-drying on the lips and fairly long lasting. Love both of these shades. I've swatched these for you. There's a brown and there's a pink. So flattering for the Indian skin. The shades are Fix 10, which is the pink one, which is right here, and the brown one is Frisky Brown. Then moving on, I have some lipsticks from Masaba. Now these are also not matte lipsticks. They are creamy matte, but I love the colors and I also love how comfortable they are on the lips. The first shade is Make It Happen, which is a beautiful, gorgeous brick shade. If you know what I mean, these kind of shades are kind of hard to come by, and I love the packaging on these. And then I also have another shade, which is Believe in You. This I have worn a couple of times. This is a very burgundy kind of a color. It's a fairly matte formula, I would say, but they are not transfer resistant. In case those are the lipsticks you love, then you have Faces Canada and a few more that I'm going to be sharing with you. 3 matte lipsticks that are actually restocked. Yes, I do run out of lipsticks, even though I have so many. I wear lipsticks so much that I run out of them. So 3 lipsticks from MAC. I actually tried a new shade, which is Velvet Teddy. This is a very popular one. It's a beautiful nude, but I'd never tried this. I am going to swatch this for you. It's a gorgeous shade. Look at that, right? It's right there. Beautiful pinky nude. It is actually slightly on the peachy side, I would say. It's picking up slightly more on the camera, but it's a very like a pink nude. Then I have my all-time favorite pink All Fired Up, which I restocked, and that's how it looks. These are matte lipsticks. It's a beautiful pink shade right there. The other one that I restocked is Get the Hint. I just loved the pink shade that this is. It's a beautiful, how do I explain, a rose pink color. Yes, that's how I'm going to explain this. A beautiful shade. If you are looking for nice MAC lipstick options, newer ones at that, you can pick out from any of these. Then I have two lip crayons which I've swatched right here. The below one is the Faces Canada. This is a beautiful, very comfortable formula. It's not 100% transfer resistant. Transfers very little. Very nice, and the shade is beautiful, matte and comfortable to wear. I did see an offer on this one, worth the money. This shade is Hazel. It's an everyday nude shade. And then I have the nude sticks in the shade Retro, also matte. Love both of these lip crayons. I have K Beauty lipsticks. Now these are their bullet lipsticks, and they are usually never on discount, but if they are this time around, worth picking up because I love the colors. I have Thriller, Snapshot, Rehearsal and Flashback here. Let me quickly swatch these for you. Now these are everyday nude lipsticks. Again, they are not transfer resistant, but they are so comfortable to wear. These are the kind of lipsticks that I like to wear on a daily basis, and they're fairly long wearing as well. Now that's the shade right there. This is Flashback. Then I love that they have a magnetic lid on top. Then I'm going to shade, the shade that I have next is Rehearsal, and that's how it looks. It's a beautiful pink shade if you are into everyday bright pinks. So all of the shades I feel in this category are very much suitable to Indian skin. I have a gorgeous brown which I totally love. Look how gorgeous that is. This is Thriller, and running out of space to swatch, but I am going to swatch my favorite shade. This is Snapshot. I actually lost this shade. Like I misplaced it, left it somewhere while it was in my bag, but I repurchased this. This is the shade Snapshot, a gorgeous everyday nude. Now Plum launched their liquid lipstick, and I love this shade 130 Cocoa Mocha. I actually received the entire PR package, but I love how gorgeous brown this is. These are very comfortable lipsticks, and they are fairly long wearing as well. Just make sure you apply some lip balm underneath them, and they sit extremely matte. Then I love two lip glosses that I'm going to be sharing with you. Before that, I want to share these lipsticks from the brand Plume. I received them in PR only very recently, but I love how matte they are and yet how comfortable they are to wear. They don't dry out your lips. Two of my favorite shades, I think they have 9 shades. Two of my favorite are Insta Sister, and I have Drama Mama. Drama Mama is a beautiful, like a pink, a bright pink, sort of a peachy pink, I would say. And that's the shade right there. It's a gorgeous color, like you can see, this one right here. And then I have a more nude, like a softer peachy brown kind of a shade, more towards peach, not brown actually, is this one right here. I hope you can see this. It's this one right here. Again, these are beautiful formulation, and they sit extremely matte. I'm going to go on to lip glosses. I only have 2 options for you here. The Lakme Absolute Lip Gloss in the shade Creme Caramel is a must have in every Indian makeup kit. It is so beautiful, and it sits very well on its own, and it looks beautiful on top of a lipstick, like a lipstick topper. And then I totally love the Bobbi Brown crushed oil infused glosses. These are so good. I have a pack of 4 of the minis, but I will definitely be repurchasing them in the full size because they're so good. I have the shade New Romantic and the shade Force of Nature. Lip pencil that I highly recommend is the shade Whirl. It's a nude lip pencil. I've swatched it right here. This is from MAC. It is your everyday nude, and I feel this particular shade is going to go with so many different lip colors. Like, it is a soft brown nude, you can say. You can also fill it up on its own onto your lips. I have a lip and cheek tint from Lakme in the shade Nude Cushion. I wear this so much. Looks beautiful, gives you a beautiful flush of color, and you can also wear it as a lip mousse, like a proper lipstick. Let me swatch this for you. Look how pigmented this one is right here. I hope you can see this, bright pink, but it actually shows like a beautiful blush on the cheeks, blends in like a dream. You don't have to apply a lot of pressure. A lipstick that I totally love, Smudge Me Not Liquid Lipstick from Sugar. They are slightly drying, but honestly, I love some of the shades in this, so I had to share this one with you. This particular shade is so gorgeous. Like, it's a different kind of a pink. If you like to create very bright makeup looks, I know this is a bright one, but with the festive season coming in, this is a kind of, it's neither pink, it's nor purple, it's like in between. Definitely a color that I did not have, and I liked it, so I had to share with you. This sits extremely matte, so make sure you're wearing some sort of a lip gloss underneath. Two shades, I'm dropping lipsticks as well now. Two shades from Nykaa Bullet Lipstick, Your Latte and Wake Up Makeup. Like you can see, I have a new one here. This is for my mom, so I'm not going to open this. The shade is Wake Up Makeup. It's a beautiful everyday nude. And the second one is Your Latte, which is right here. It's a gorgeous brown for Indian skin. This entire range is super affordable, and they are not very matte. They are creamy matte, but I love wearing these on a daily basis. My last lip product recommendation would be these new launches from Bobbi Brown, also I think, because I received this in PR and I wear these a lot. This is in the shade, this is the extra lip tint, and the shade I have is Bare Raspberry. I love this shade. It's so beautiful to wear in summer on its own. Like, it has a tint of red in it. It's right here, if you can see. It works beautifully as a lip balm and also as a lip tint. Now let's talk about some eye products, and I'm going to be talking about some eyeshadow palettes. Nykaa had launched these 3-quad eyeshadow palettes, and they sent me in PR all the shades, but the shades that I totally love, I'm going to name them for you. This is Night Out 01, and then I have 05 Wine and Dine, and lastly I have Work to Play 03. These three are so versatile. Like, you can travel with these, and if you have just 3 in your bag, in your travel bag, you can create so many different looks. All of these have different browns. You have a mauvey pink here, you have a smoky eye here. Let me open one of these, the smoky eye one, for you and show you how pigmented these are. Let me just swatch the glitter right there. Super pigmented. I love the glitters on all of the palettes. In fact, I've tried all the palettes, but the glitters on these are amazing. You also have the mattes swatch, very pigmented. I've also loved the long palettes, the Beachside Peach palette, Eyes on Me Beachside Peach from Nykaa, and these of course are amazing as well. Look how pigmented that black is. Like, these make for perfect eyeshadow palettes. Then I have the Bite Size eyeshadow palette from ELF. These are super travel friendly as well. Must have, I feel, and very budget friendly. If you're looking for something slightly big, but again something that's budget friendly, has a lot more glitters, are these one from Makeup Revolution Ultimate Nudes. I have the dark and the light, and I create so many looks with these. They are more on the purpley side, but they do have browns, and they do have some soft nude matte browns also here. Look at these eyeshadow palettes, and they are super pigmented. Let me clean my hands and swatch some of the shades for you. By the way, this gold had me, so I had to apply some on my lids. I'm just going to show you how beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. How gorgeous this looks on the lids. I created a smoky eye look just with this palette and absolutely loved it, but I love the glitters in here. I'm going to swatch my favorite shades from these palettes, especially the glitters, and you will be shocked at how beautiful these glitters are. Look at that. Some of these are even duochromed, and not just this palette, even this one. Like, this is a beautiful press glitter. If you are a bride to be, you're looking for some budget friendly eyeshadow palettes, look at that one right here. I hope I'm able to show you this to you properly. Looks amazing, and has, like, this one is slightly more reflective. Totally worth the money. Last 2 eyeshadow palettes that I want to recommend. This is what I was wearing before I applied the gold. This is Truth or Bare from Morphe, and look at how gorgeous that eyeshadow palette is. Take a closer look. You have browns, you have glitters, and the glitters are so pigmented. If there's one eyeshadow palette you have to pick up, pick this one up. It's amazing. It's an everyday eyeshadow. You can create some beautiful evening looks as well. And lastly, I have the Lime Crime Venus XL2. I love this simply because of the different shades. Like, I don't have colors like these. There are lime greens and there are beautiful browns. You can create some beautiful subtle pinky glittery, soft glittery looks. And I love the glitters here. Like, I don't have glitter shades of these kinds with me. This beautiful silver, this pink, this Stella, which is also a pink. You have the bronze, you have a beautiful shade here, you have a green, you have a rust. Overall, an amazing palette to have. If you are into glitter eyeshadows, I can highly recommend these 3 glitter liquid eyeshadows. The Swiss Beauty in the shade Poker Face, beautiful bronzy shade, bronzy gold. They sit really well, super affordable, and they last for a very long time. I have Polaris Peach from Nykaa, beautiful pink peach shade, and I have a duochrome Dirty Martini from the brand Elf. All of these are great quality. I do have 2 mascaras that I want to recommend to you. This, of course, is an old love. This is an old flame, so to say. I have used so many of these and I love this. Like you can see, I have a new packaging already. Then I have the MAC Stack. This is the mascara I'm wearing. Absolutely amazing. It lifts your lashes, gives them length, especially with eyelashes like mine, which are very scanty. I do need a lot of length and also volume. Amazing one at that. I do have an eye pencil that I want to recommend to you. I will read out the shade as soon as I know. I'm going to leave it in the description. I don't know what shade this is. It's a beautiful blue color. I love a nice blue pencil. You can create an eyeliner with this. You can also create a smoky eye look with something like this. And then I want to recommend a colored eye palette. So this is an eyeliner palette from Suva Beauty. I've used another one from their range. It's very, very good on quality. If you are into colored eyeliners, you will love this. You also get a brush with this. And look at the shades right there. Super neon. You have purples, pinks, blues, green, and I love this one right here. It's a shocking yellow shade. Worth the money, and if you're getting this on a discount, and I did see this is on a huge discount, worth investing in. Makeup video is turning out to be a lot longer than I expected it to be. So I'm going to talk about some face products now and then quickly move on to some nail paint recommendations. I'm going to make this quick. Nude Sticks is on a discount, so I highly recommend pick these 2 beautiful things. This is the Terracotta Tan. They're cream bronzer, and you can also use it as a contour, has a brush on the other end to blend. This is what I'm wearing on my face right now. Very, very soft. You can build it up. And we also have a blush, which is a fairly matte blush. It's called Beach Babe. Extremely travel friendly as well, and they last for a very, very long time. I have the L'Oreal Infallible full cover concealer, beautiful concealer, and a full coverage one. This is what I'm wearing in the shade Amber. I do have bronzer recommendations too. I saw that the tint, the Benefit tint, and this comes in a kit which is on discount. So you have the Benny tint, which is my favorite lip and cheek tint, a lot of people's favorite actually, for the right reasons. It looks so natural. These 2 are in some sort of a kit. Highly recommend these products. They are so beautiful. I have the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, very popular. I don't need to say much about this one. I do have a kit if you're a beginner, or if you are someone who's getting married and you're beginner to makeup. You can pick this kit up from K Beauty. This is their contour highlighter, and you also have a powder right here, all in one, very easy to travel with. You do get a mirror with it as well. I do have 2 cream blushes. I've been wearing a lot of cream blushes. I love this one from K Beauty. What amazing quality and highly pigmented, in the shade Rustic Rush. And then I have a Flower Beauty Blush Bomb. This is in the shade Melon. This is a bright pink, and this one of course is beautiful for Indian skin. It's a soft like a reddish brown shade, you can say, with a slight pink mixed into it. Let me actually swatch this for you, because this is truly a beautiful blush. Oh my god, I took a lot. Like, this is going to blend into a lot of pigment. Do you see how pigmented that is? And it sits for a very long time on your face. It blends seamlessly and it gives you a beautiful flush of color as well. Then moving on to another blush from K Beauty. If you like powder blushes, you will love this. Very, very pigmented, in the shade Dusty Rose. You get a mirror with it as well. Beautiful for Indian skin. I do have a highlighting setting powder also, which I've been loving, especially when I go out to a beach vacation, and that's where I'm going very soon. This is what I'm going to be carrying with me. I can put it on my body and also on my face. It's not very glittery or looks very chunky. It gives you that soft, glowy kind of a finish. It's the HD Illuminating Loose Powder from K Beauty in the shade Classic Gold. Worth picking up because these are on some sort of a discount or some sort of an offer. Two makeup setting sprays that I want to recommend to you. Old is gold from MAC. Truly. This is the MAC Fix Plus. Love this, or will always repurchase this. But in the monsoon season, I like something which keeps your makeup a little bit matte, because it anyway tends to get dewy very, very quickly. Is the NYX Matte Finish Finny Matte. That's what it's called. Comes in a travel friendly bottle as well. Really nice, I would say, high on quality. I have some nail paint recommendations for you. I love nude nail paint, so I'm going to be recommending a few to you. The one that I'm wearing is from Faces Canada. I don't have the shade here, but this is the shade that I'm wearing. A beautiful shade. The plum nail paints are also amazing. They recently launched a few shades. This one is called Twilight Mauve 123. Amazing shade. I have two from Nykaa Breathable range. These are gorgeous nude pastels that you can pick out from this range. Two of my favorites, Peace Out, Let It Go, and Bear It All. Bear It All is the one that I'm wearing most of the time. I am going to be reordering that because I've run out of that completely. And lastly, I have Pista Pole, which is the Nykaa Insta Dry. A beautiful lime green. It's not a lime green, it's actually a pista green shade. Lastly, I want to recommend the Masaba by Nykaa. This is a nail paint remover. You have a sponge inside, so you can dip your nails in and just swirl them through and you're good to go. I like this is a quick fix for someone like me because I change my nail paint so much. And lastly, I have 3 perfume recommendations. If you have these on discount, these I have used so much of, so many bottles of, my favorites. Lady Million from Paco Rabanne. I carry this in my bag whenever I'm traveling. I love it so much. I also have the Good Girl from Carolina Herrera. Beautiful packaging, of course. I'm not going to open this because we're running out of time, but definitely a gorgeous fragrance as well. It's a very evening perfume. And if you like to carry something in your bag, you like to spray yourself like me, I have a perfume in all of my bags. Super affordable from Nykaa. This is called Moe by Nykaa. And I'm going to leave the name of the fragrance in the description because I don't have it right now. With that, it's a wrap, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video and you liked all the recommendations. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell. And until I see you next, guys, thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.